Many yoga teachers leave teacher training feeling really lost and confused. And what I see is a lot of passionate people who just don't see what to do next. And then they quit something they're deeply passionate about. This is what I've been seeing for years and years of mentoring teachers. So today I'm going to go over 4 big reasons why I see people leaving feeling so lost and confused, just to shed some light, create some clarity around our current situation, and then I'm going to give a suggestion about what we can do about it, if that sounds good to you. So, the first reason that I see people leaving teacher training so lost and confused is because the teacher trainings are built for a really broad audience. Teacher trainings are built for people who are there to deepen their practice and also for people really hungry to learn how to facilitate and teach. So, I think that it's just a lack of clarity going in and what you're going to get out of it. I think we should really start to move in the direction that some trainings have moved, where there's a distinction between this as a practitioner training or a place to deepen your practice. And then this training is geared for people who want to lead and facilitate and be teachers. I think we really need to take those two groups apart because they need different things. And some programs are starting to do this, which is awesome. I'm cheering them on. Yay. That's going to help everybody. So, when you go in hoping to learn how to teach, but only kind of getting this broad overview, it's so different than other industries where you take a course or a certification and you leave the course or the certification able to do the thing you went there for. Um, so then you have a lot of clarity because you have an exact roadmap of how to teach Pilates, how to be a personal trainer at this particular place. In yoga teacher training, it's just like now you're inspired, but you're confused and you taught a little, or some places have taught a lot. And so, this is a huge reason why people leave teacher trainings kind of with their brain buzzing and like, what do I do next? Fixable, but a big problem. The other reason why I'm seeing people leaving teacher training so lost and confused is there's no real apprenticeship built into the yoga industry or just a really solid, sustainable path. Most industries, if you're learning how to do something, there's some part where somebody who's really good at it will kind of hold your hand, answer your questions. You often like work under somebody else's license for a little bit. You get to have support within your certification process of trying the new skill you're doing under the guidance of somebody who's really good at it, and then you get feedback. So I think we're sorely missing apprenticeship or mentorship. I've talked about it before. It's also obviously something I care about because it's the thing I spend most of my time doing is helping teachers teach and mentoring. But I think that there are certifications in other areas that provide that, or there's other industries where you just get kind of funneled into apprenticeship or mentorship. But in the yoga world, it's just not so obvious. So then you leave 200-hour teacher training just kind of with your hands up, like, wait, what am I supposed to do next? Do I need to go look around the internet and find somebody like Tara? And then am I supposed to hire her? Is it legit? Is like, it's just like confusing. It's not as succinct as other places. And then you're left to your own devices to go find a mentor. But mentors do so many different things. Some of us are really focused on sequencing and cueing skills. Some of us are really focused on helping you learn how to teach online. Some people are really focused on the marketing. So, of course, when you hire somebody, you hire them because you want to and because you feel drawn to them. But my point is not to hire a particular mentor. My point is it's just not clear. Some of us get to go to studios and do our 200-hour teacher training, and then our favorite teacher is a mentor, and it's a clear, like, hey, you can do their mentorship. And that can be really helpful. And that's awesome. And I'm really glad that that exists as a path for some people. But we're just kind of left to our own devices to get something that is kind of an essential part of becoming a teacher, which is some kind of mentorship, apprenticeship. Um, I think it would be great if 200-hour teacher trainings incorporated more of that into the 200-hour or the certification process, however we want to call it. Because if you're trying to learn that, you need to get to practice it with support and accountability under somebody else. And probably that should happen while you're learning the skill. It's part of learning the skill is applying it. So I think that's why a lot of people leave feeling so lost and confused. A third reason that I'm seeing is that um, there are not clear institutions or a career ladder that's obvious to follow, especially post pandemic. There's not like an obvious group or institution that you can say, I see my favorite teachers are now in salaried jobs at this institution. Or I see that, my favorite teachers are leading retreats in this capacity, and I can just go follow them and lead retreats at their retreat company. There is that, it does exist, but it's not obvious or clear. Like some of us do see institutions where we can get a salaried job that relates to yoga, but it's not obvious, it's not clear, it's not like under other industries. So I think that's really hard. We don't feel supported by a career ladder or big institutions necessarily. Okay, the fourth reason that I see that people are leaving teacher training just kind of confused is because there are not enough people talking about how they became a yoga teacher in a way that really fits their life or gives them a full time living or creates deep impact in the world. I think that it's harder to find people talking about this in a way that's inspiring and clear and has you leave the conversation saying, yes, I'm going to go do it and I know what to do next because somebody talked about their inspiring career. Of course, that exists. I love that that exists in little pockets of the world, but it's not a common, widespread conversation. What's my suggestion for what to do about this? Is find your people. If you are passionate about teaching yoga, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, and find the people that you can have these conversations with. Find the people that will suggest apprenticeships that they loved in your community. Find people that will talk to you about their career map or what they're doing to have the outcome that you're looking for. And I think that the more we gather and the more we talk about it, the more we build this movement that I think really, really matters. That is yoga teachers having impactful, sustainable careers that really work in their lives. So I hope this is inspiring to you and shed some light. Please comment and let me know your other reasons why you feel like you felt lost and confused after teacher training. Or comment and let me know that you had tons of clarity and what it was like for you to leave teacher training just ready to go. Like, let me know all your thoughts, all your experience. I love that this gets to be a conversation. I love to hear all the voices of what's happening and how do we make this work really well for our students and for each other as yoga teachers. You can either comment below or you can find me on Instagram and DM me. As always, it will make my day to get to talk to other yoga teachers about yoga. So happy day to you. Thanks for listening. See you in another episode.